His long legs standing on the side of the road, or Honda with the hood up covered in smoke, or thumb in the air, somewhere to go in a hurry.
Ravens, Bengals. It's pouring here as we're getting ready for today's matchup.
It's pouring rain here, Phil, as we approach kickoff.
When you see this kind of rain, Jim, it's about the field. How will it hold up? If it keeps raining like this, it's going to be a huge factor in today's outcome.
This game is underway. He's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Ravens defense now is going to go nickel. Dalton over to Eifert. The Bengals decked out in a lot of pink. And we see pink throughout the building. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. Hill's got it on the handoff. Lewis is there that time for the tackle.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs. Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing a blitz.
Dalton over to Eifert.
I think when I was playing, anytime we crossed the 50-yard line, it was kind of like a big sigh of relief because I knew now that there were a lot of things that could take place. I could afford to take sacks. I could afford to be a little more aggressive. Let's see how the offense reacts to this.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
First down following the long play. Hill's taking the handoff. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. Here's a look at the Bengals offense. A model of efficiency a week ago without a single giveaway. Coming up, second down.
Ready, blue 10, blue 10. Hey.
Intercepted. It's wide open. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
Ravens getting set for the extra point. And the extra point is good. The Ravens getting set for the kickoff. They're setting up the return. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Bengals offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? At that time, it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
Dalton over to Eifert. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. That's his third catch of the day. They come to the line, and it's first down. Hill's going to secure the football on the toss. As we get a look at the defensive starters, these linebackers will be counted on today to make plays in the running and passing games. Second down following the run.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
Dalton from the shotgun. Jeremy Hill has the catch. And it's Webb there to meet him.
Nobody cares. Just get the job done. Throw it deep down the field or throw it short to the running back and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
The corners retreating. Now first and 10. Going deep. And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Andy Dalton will be under center. Second and 10. Hills handed the football. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Ravens set at the line. Dime package.
Blue 10. Blue 10.
Third and 5. Hill with the reception. That's a pickup of 14.
Well, I think we're seeing something we see with so many teams now in the NFL. Running backs who can do it all. This guy can run, block, and he can catch short passes and make long gains after it. Nice job.
The snap will come at the 33.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Hill's going to take the handoff now. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. Playing press coverage to the outside. The Ravens with a nickel look here on defense. Second down and 10. Almost intercepted.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at third and long. And, look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. they're expecting a run up the middle.
Dalton will take it from the gun. Got a hit on release.
The Bengals really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Puts it through the upright. Needed plenty of leg on that one. With almost an entire quarter in the books, they at least have a field goal to brag about.
Jim, it's kind of like a round of golf. You know a lot about that. Sometimes you don't birdie or par the first couple holes, but it's a long contest. It's a long game, and I think they got their confidence going with that field goal.
That return's good for about 25. First down at the 20. To the ground. Picks up about 5. Here's a look at the Ravens offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. Handoff by Flacco. And he gains maybe 3.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The Ravens now on 3rd down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in 3rd down situations.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
We're now about to begin quarter number 2. And how much pressure do you think these offenses are feeling right now to open this game up, partner?
Jim, I'm going to go back to when I played. The longer you go in a game without having success, I think it makes you tighter and you lose confidence on the offensive side. So they need something here to get them off to a quick start and get them feeling good.
And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Gains 19.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
First down here. They'll go draw. Aluga in on that last tackle. The Ravens line up, split backfield.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Very nearly intercepted.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's 3rd and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
It's 3rd down coming up. Flacco by himself in the backfield. From the shotgun. Launching it deep. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
The Ravens put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Bengals will look to get set. It's been a close game so far. The score's 7-3. The Bengals come out in a 2 tight end set. Dalton, handoff. Slashes to the left side. And picks up about 3. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Bengals run the risk right now of having to abandon the running game. Hill's going to get more touches, and you know he has to learn how to find some openings to get his team back in this one.
You know, I agree with that, Jim, but also I think you got to start to think about changing the play calling. Get this defense off balance, then go back to the run and see if you can catch them off guard. They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
Corners formation here for the defense. 1st and 10. Takes it again. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. First down on the way. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Play fake. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver. Nice job by the quarterback seeing him. And what do you get? Easy touchdown pass.
The Ravens' return team is ready. Picks up the football at the 6. Ball is out. Picking up the fumble. And now he's on the move.
Always hustle on the kick teams. And always be alert. That football came loose. What a job by the kicky team falling on it and getting that fumble.
The Bengals on a quest for their 3rd straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL. Not the way they're making it look, and they're confident. They look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
Midway, 2nd quarter. Hill's going to secure the handoff. That's a gain of 8.
That was an awesome job by the running back that time, breaking those tackles. In the NFL, the low man wins. That time, the running back was the low man.
After running it, it's 2nd down.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Hill's got it on the handoff.
The Bengals offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Now looking at 3rd down. Dalton's back in shotgun formation. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
The Bengals will second-guess that play call. That time on 3rd and short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's 4th down. When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
Takes off from the 5. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Ravens stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
The Bengals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Ravens snap it up at the 26. Brings it in. And they tackle him there at the 34.
The Ravens have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
The Bengals defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. Flacco's got it in the gun. Williams there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Ball from the 46.
The Bengals lined up in the nickel. First down at the 46. He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second and 4. The give has 12 on this play.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here after the run. Flacco's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Gets it out for the completion. The Ravens signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The Ravens have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Flacco's now completed 4 in a row.
The defensive line is now all spreading out.
Away.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line.
The Bengals packing the box here. 46 formation. Second and goal from the 5. Jumps up and hauls it in.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Goal line defense on the field. Third and goal from the 1. The catch. Touchdown.
Tight ends are more valuable when you get close to the goal line because they can use their body and push off and get open that way to score touchdowns. Nice job that time by the tight end.
The point after is good. The Bengals are ready to return the kick. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. The Bengals stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today? Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw two defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half. The second half is officially underway. He's got the hand up into the sky, and that means fair catch. The Ravens come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. They go down with simultaneous possession. Let's see who comes away with it. And it's the offense. What a catch by the wideout. Second down following that incompletion. Flacco from the shotgun. No room to complete that one.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's third and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Press coverage all the way.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
3rd and 10. Scanning the field. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up 4th down. Short series this time for the offense. They're in punting formation. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Bengals talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
First down at the 36. And it's a catch by Eifert.
The Bengals, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
1st and 10. Toss to the outside. Hills met at the 44. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. The Bengals are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Interception by Webb. They could really give themselves a big leg up in this game if they're able to turn that interception into points here at the start of the second half.
Yeah, I'd say this to the offensive coordinator right now. You got that interception. Do you have a play that you've been saving all game long? If you haven't, use it right now and take control of this game.
They bring in the extra tight end. 1st down at the 36. picks up about 2.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain. Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
The Ravens at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. And intercepted.
What a job by the linebacker that time making that interception. Gets in good position. What a pair of hands. A linebacker who can do it all.
Loss of 3 on the play. Dalton set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. Suggs behind the line of scrimmage.
Outside linebackers, if we get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
Dalton's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. The Bengals take it from the 33. Wide to the left. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Well, careful. You can throw that out the window. Now it's time to be aggressive, take a chance, and put the defense on edge. Can you do that and give your team a chance to still win this game?
This is 3rd down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Halfway through the 3rd quarter. Dalton looking long. Got the catch. One-handed. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job. They wanted more excitement, more tension, more decision-making, the second guess in the NFL, and now they're going to have it. This 2-point conversion, more teams are going to do it because they don't want to kick the extra point from the 15-yard line.
Smith's the one who brings him to the ground. That return's good for about 22. The Ravens are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
It's now 2nd down. The Bengals defense now is going to go nickel. Handoff made. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
On the way, 3rd down.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
And it's incomplete.
It's nice to have a good arm and throw the football down the field like this, but that time just overthrew the open receiver.
Munnerlyn from the 31.
And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
The Bengals offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done. Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. First down at the 36. The reception by Tyler Eifert. That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up.
Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
Dalton over to Eifert. And he's out of bounds.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Dalton's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
All set up now at the 21.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Looking to go up top again on first down. Dalton over to Eifert. Gains 17.
The Bengals offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
Dalton's now completed 4 in a row.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
First and goal from the 4. Force it across for the touchdown. Those points may have made the lead insurmountable with just over a quarter to play.
Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes you get in a situation like this, don't look at the scoreboard. Just think about going out and executing one play at a time, and you hope if you do that somewhere in the fourth quarter, you could find a way to get back into this game.
The Ravens' return team is ready. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Ravens weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt. As they take the field here, do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Oh, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
The final quarter begins with this snap. Not able to get away from Dunlap.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
2nd and 8 coming up. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Flacco's going to take it from the gun. The defense gets the sack.
Quarterback was not alert that time. The corner comes on the blitz, gets to the quarterback, and takes him down.
The defense pushed the offense back with that sack, and now they'll need 15 yards on third down. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line.
This play set up by the long gainer. The Bengals with a nickel look here on defense. Flacco standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Catch made. He's brought to a halt.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Searching for space to the right. The defense will take the penalty.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
To the line at the 28.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage at the 12.
It's a two tight end formation. Second down and 4.
Crockett Gilmore has the catch.
The Ravens were trying to go down the field that time, but the throw, when nobody's open, they throw it short. Doesn't fool the defense, and they get very few yards.
Flacco's completion percentage, 60% on the day. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Bengals out now in a 4-6 formation. For about 4.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
First and goal.
Keeps it here. Got the completion. The Ravens are driving toward the end zone, and they need to come away with 7 right now.
Oh, absolutely. They need 7 to get back into this football game and make this game closer. Once you get inside the 10-yard line, of course, the field is very small. You got to come up with something different. Can they do it this time?
Flacco's completed his last 6 passes. Max Williams makes the catch.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Playing press coverage to the outside.
3rd and goal from the 1.
Touchdown, Baltimore. Perriman's caught his first touchdown of the season.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
The Ravens ready here for the kickoff. That's a timeout call. The Ravens now getting ready to kick it away.
touchback. The Bengals come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
The Bengals have been in a fight today. The score's 28-21.
We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry.
First down at the 20. Hills taking the handoff. Taken down at the 27. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. We're at the 2-minute mark, and it's second down. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. It's second down and 3. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. That'll stop the clock with that timeout. First down and 10.
He'll get it again.
Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Hills tackled down at the 31.
And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock. Second and 10.
Hills handed the football.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
Loss of 3 on the play.
It'll be third down.
The Ravens with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The Bengals have it at the 29. They want to keep feeding him the football.
Your football team is losing. All the pressure's on the defensive side. They come through. They get it done. Now it's fourth down for the offense.
And so now they'll bring out Powell to punt.
He's going to try and return this punt.
And that's good for only a yard or 2. The Ravens offense takes the field, and they are absolutely in desperate need of a big-time drive here to put points on the board.
The one thing we do know, since you are behind, the defense most likely is going to be very conservative the first couple calls. So make sure you have play calls to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be very conservative on the defensive side.
Got a flag down here. And it's Ray Maualuga who makes the hit. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
First down. Pressure on every snap now.
The Bengals will come out in the dime. First down at the 16. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Ravens might be looking at the scoreboard and thinking, uh-oh, not again, as they trail in another tight game, partner.
Well, I'm going to do a little teaching right here. Don't look at the scoreboard. Just focus on the play that's coming up. Just do your job. If you do that, you'll have a chance to find a way to win.
The Ravens head to the line and out of timeouts. Two tight ends on the field here. And he's taken down.
This is the best scenario for the defense. No timeouts left by the offense. They get in there, they get some pressure, sack the quarterback under 2 minutes, and the clock is still running.
This is a big third down snap. To Williams. But the hit knocks the ball out. It's fourth down coming up, and of course they are going to go for it here.
Yeah, no doubt they're going to go for it here on fourth down. What does the defense do? Do they play it conservative, or do they take a chance and really go after the offense to stop this fourth down play?
The Ravens get ready to snap the football. They must be careful. They have no timeouts to play with. Crucial play here. Fourth down on the way. Out of the gun. The Ravens turn the ball over on downs. Flacco's inability to produce the conversion on fourth down in all likelihood signals the end of their last chance to win this game.
In situations like this, I know the coaches and his teammates all expect him to come through, but not that time. Just not a good throw.
First and goal. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.
Take deck and record, suit and velour, popping and locking on the cardboard. Fell in love with hip hop, no. Get the message, shut it down like I ain't paid no electric. I'm like